Hello, my name is GregTech, and welcome back to our GregTech New Horizons Season 2. As we can see, I have gone ahead, crafted up 9 more thruster bases. They are not that difficult. The actual rocket part is the most complicated part. But yeah, these bases aren't too bad. I just crafted 9 up at once, and it didn't even take that long. I've somehow got it filled with energy. I don't really know. It was being really derpy. It didn't want to fill with this. It was sort of filling with the Lapatron crystal, but it was going like super slow, and then it only got to like 6,000 and then stopped. And this disable enable button doesn't seem to work half the time. And then all of a sudden it was full when I was messing around on here, and I looked back and it was like completely full. So I really don't know what is going on with these. It feels really, really derpy. So I don't know. I'm a bit worried that if we fly somewhere, we're going to be like stuck or something. I don't know. I'm also not entirely sure what happens when we move this thing. Do we have to bring it back to get back to Earth, which would make sense? Also, it's really annoying. It just takes so much time. But I don't know. I think we'll just give it a go and see what happens. So there is that. Let's go over here, and I guess Seth is where we want to go. Let me just double check that really quick. But we need the Tengam. Right. Eventually we can get it from the thing, but we need a R3 module. Well, that's good to know at least. Oh, that's good. It doesn't say. Pretty sure it says somewhere in here that we need, doesn't it? Where does it? I don't remember. Didn't one of them say where we need like Tengam or something? I think maybe it was under endgame goals. Ah, there it is. Yeah, raw Tengam. Seth. And I think we need this one as well. I believe we need lithium for our nanoforge, if I remember that correctly. Everything else, not so sure. All right. So kind of wish that saved where we were, because this is also a bit derpy. All right. So if we need to go to the moon, I'm assuming we do this. So now we have 20 something buckets of xenon, and we have energy in there. We have 250 something thrust. I don't know. All right. That's a decent amount of time. Is it running out of power? Man, I don't understand the power thing. I really don't. I don't get it. It's not filling up with fuel either. Is it going to fill when we get there? I don't know. Is this really going to take 14 minutes? Okay, it's not actually 14 minutes, but... Alright, well there we go. We're moving. I really hope I don't have to do this every single time I want to go to this thing. Alright, I should probably start getting Void Miner crafted up and everything. So I guess when we get there, let me get the stuff working, and when we get there we will start recording again. Okay, we are here. I wasn't really paying attention to how long it took. I think it took about 4 minutes. So it said 12, but it was about 4. But it's still, you know, a decent chunk. As we can see, there is the planet. And I think that is, or that's the planet, and that's like the moon that we're going to land on. So, all right, I got everything for the Void Miner. Unfortunately, I forgot to do the singularity. So I didn't set up the ring. I can do the singularity on this planet, and then we'll just hook it up when we get back. So unfortunately, we're not going to see, probably not going to see it running right away. But, all right, I just did a backup just in case. It's pretty cool, even though it is. It's going through the floor, which is kind of funny. This isn't a very impressive... Not a very impressive mothership, I will say. Would it be funny if, like, the entire base was on it? How crazy would that be? I feel like... Isn't there usually a... like a little thing on the side that shows you how high you are? Alright, usually it's about, yeah, 1100. There, 1200. Right, so there we go. A little painful. It wasn't. I still don't understand how the. Yeah, I still don't know how the those engines work. They're really funny. Bloop. All right, cool. So here we go. Apparently, Seth is an ice planet. Didn't know that was a thing. Quite mountainous. I may... Let me... Wish it didn't do that every time. Here. I may actually... Well. Like, that's a little scary. I'm not seeing any ores. Alright. It might just be taking a while to load in. Maybe? Maybe the ores don't show up on the prospector as well. That could also be a thing. Let me do a little bit of exploring. Maybe I will... Oh. We are in the right planet, right? Seth? Seth? Like, is this water? It is indeed water. Alright. Thankfully, we have the... we have unlimited oxygen. So I don't really... That's like one less thing we have to worry about. But this is not what I was thinking this would look like. I should maybe better remember where. Let me do a I guess rocket, where our rocket is. Oh, I see. Is that ores? So I'm about to like drown if I am. All right. We got issues. We got issues. Uh-oh. Right. That wasn't too terrible, but that was a little terrible. Okay. Obviously, the ores aren't showing up on this planet. Does that one show up? Nope. Does anything show up? That one doesn't even open up. Pollution? No. Alright. So, I guess... Okay, there are ores. That's kind of... I guess that's what I was... Should I go... Let me just go see what they are really quick. Because I don't think... Right. Go faster. Faster, faster. Okay, we might drown, not gonna lie. Which would be absolutely terrible. Are those even... Is that even ore? No, it's chloral. Alright, well. Oh god. Okay, no, we have our Magneton. I thought I just threw it down there. You know what? I'm just going to get the Void Miner crafted up, and this should be it. I'm hoping. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do this, and then... Oh, we got some music, finally. There we go. Yeah, unfortunately, since I didn't do the quantum bridge and the other thing, oh, I probably have some batteries that we could run it off of. Okay, yeah, let me set up the void miner here, and then we'll get it going. Also, it's kind of funny. Okay, we are back, and I have a feeling my world is possibly bugged. There is no ores. And I can't get... This doesn't run. The void miner doesn't run. And it has power. I had some batteries to power it. It put the things down, but as soon as it hits bedrock, it stopped working. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to regenerate the world, I think. So I'm going to break all this stuff, get back up to our mothership, which would be kind of cool if we could see it flying in the air, now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, so I'm going to break all this stuff, fly up there, and then delete the dimension and see if we can get this to work. Because, yeah, pretty sure this is incorrect. We should have some... We should have ores. And the void miner should work at least, but it doesn't work at all. So, alright, we'll be back. Alright, we are back. As you can see, I have regened the world. Unfortunately, it's the exact same world. And we still have this issue of nothing spawning. I genuinely don't know what to do, to be honest. My technical skills when it comes to Minecraft aren't amazing. I can kind of work myself around a config file every once in a while, but... Yeah, I have generally no idea how I'm supposed to get Tengam, and that's basically, I can't progress without it. So I genuinely don't know. I feel like generated world, that is maybe also part of the issue. It doesn't say anything. So yeah. The only thing I can think of doing is just going back to the base and cheating this ore in. I've done everything I'm supposed to do, and it just generally hasn't spawned in the world. So I don't know how to get it. Void miner doesn't work or anything. And it's going to be like a real time it's going to be like over a week before this goes live, this episode. So I can't do anything for quite a while. So I think I am just going to head back to the base. I'll set aside everything that I crafted up for the void miner and everything. And hopefully in the meantime, we'll be able to get this sorted. But yeah, I have no idea how I'm supposed to fix this. Okay, we are back. I just put a bunch of the ore in there. I feel like really weird doing that, but honestly, I just don't know what to do at this point. Hopefully by the time this goes live, that I will have gotten it sorted out. I think I'm just going to do it in this Macerator centrifuge line. You can get samarium from it, but this is magnetic samarium. I don't have recipes for any of that. Because I usually just I smelt the samarium and then throw it through a polarizer to get the magnetic part of it. So yeah, I'm not overly worried about that. We are going to get neodymium, which also I don't have set up to use. Maybe I should just yeah. Because I take the ingots, turn it into rods, and then magnetize it, so it's kind of like, eh. But Maybe I could. I was like, I could, if I really wanted to, I could just turn the magnetic just directly into rods or something like that. Does this do... Yeah. I don't know. But, there we go. There is our raw Tengam. Alright, so apparently this isn't, I thought that was... I thought we were just gonna smelt this. Apparently not. It is a bit... Man, I don't have an electromagnetic separator. And it needs to be UHV. Holy cow. Alright. Well, I mean, I know it's kind of like a gate at this point. So, I guess... Is that... No. No, there is no... There's no multi-block for that. The polarizer is what gives you the rods. Okay, so I guess we'll just do... Man, where am I going to put this? Don't have a single block thing. Also, our disassembler. I haven't touched that. I don't want to, like... I don't know what's going to happen if I break that, because that block doesn't exist anymore. So that's just kind of there. But, okay, let me just get this start crafting up. Let me, yeah, let me craft this up. Let me figure out where the heck am I putting just a one random single block item. No, I don't want to do that. I just want... I think I just want the regular... The mainframe. Ooh, and bedrockium wire. Do I have... Oh, I have... Yeah, I have some. Alright, I guess I'll just place it here. Oh, I forgot to hit that with, Here, let's do that. There we go. Yeah, I think I'll just put it there. I don't really have, like, a place for a single block out there. I could, like, put it underneath or something like that, but... How much UU matter do I have? 9 million. Slowly ticking up now. Alright, we need a recipe, so we need that. That. So it is 100%. I am going to get like a bunch of this stuff. Maybe I should just turn that directly in. Like just have this automatically smelt. Maybe I will. Let me mark that so I remember. Oh, okay. Also, I didn't name that. Oh, that's, of course, that's going to name it. I was be like, yeah, it's going to name it the electromagnetic separator, but did it not? Okay. Yeah, it always does that. It's when you put it on a multi-block now, it seems to name it after the multi-block, even if it's not on the controller. That's what the change was. Okay, so Tengam. All right, there it goes. It is a 10-second recipe, and it's a single block. So that's a thing. Was that... Are those not... Oh, it's... I didn't see the thing. 10% chance. I'll worry about it later. Alright, so that... It's just a regular smelting recipe? Interesting. You know what? Since that takes a while to go... Nah, actually, I'll just leave that. I was thinking maybe doing the... Like a multi... Like, do 16 ingots, but then It won't put the ingots in until it's done all 6 or all 16. It won't put them in the thing yet. So don't particularly want that. All right. So do we got to... All right. So we make the rods. And then we polarize it. All right. So that is that. And then I think that's everything. I just need to switch out the old recipes. And I think we are good for UEV stuff now. Polarizer. Didn't even look at any of the... I think the polarizer? I think I upgraded this all to at least UHV, I think. I thought that one had a thing down, but apparently it didn't. We just craft up one. Yeah, we're good. UHV. Alright, and then with that, I'll be able to craft up the UEV components again. I was going to upgrade our assembly lines, and I realized I didn't have... I couldn't craft up the energy hatches anymore because they were broken. Also, I added some more fusion reactors just because. Two? Actually, I think it's only the one. Only the one recipe, isn't it? Yeah, it switches to that. I think that's the only recipe, though, isn't it? I don't think any of the... Let's do UEV, C02. So pump, yeah. Yeah, I think the only thing that changes was the motor recipe. Alright, cool. Okay, while I'm here, I'm going to do a couple more energy hatches. And upgrade our assembly lines. Also, I really love looking at the crafting tree. It's really cool. I think it's like one of the coolest things they've ever put in. I don't know, crafting trees are really cool. You can see how they all end up. Alright, just finishing up. This just gotta be careful here so I don't accidentally connect that line. Go. So 16 amp dynamo, I just split it off from that. I was thinking, I'm like, should I just do transformers up? And I'm like, yeah, I don't know. If that's pulling 8 amps, that might screw that stuff up over there. So we got our extremely ultimate battery buffers there. There we go. And there we go. We should be pulling 8 amps. Yep. Cool. So there we go. There's that little bit of a buffer, just in case. Just makes me feel better. But there we go. There are our things. They are operating at UIV now. Also, like the double click kind of makes me nervous sometimes when it does the double click. Like it clicked on and then it clicked off, something happened, but it didn't do it that time, but it did with that one. Alright, so that will just make things a little bit quicker. I know like some people are like, how are you even only using 2 assembly lines? I do have a few for the very slow recipes. Yeah. the circuit boards, and then the mainframes are on there, so they are split off a bit. Usually the assembly line is actually not our bottleneck. But occasionally I do, you know, it just takes a little extra time for that. But it's nothing, it's never been like super horribly like waiting hours and hours and hours for assembly lines. I will, if we need something, if there's like another bottleneck, I will just continue adding advanced assembly lines for the specific item. But as of right now, there's nothing like too horrible. The main items that take a long time are just like single-use things, like that controller that we just crafted up, or the rocket bases. Those did take a while, but it's like, it's something I'm not going... A thruster, there we go. It's not something I'm going to be like crafting up at anytime soon again, so it's kind of like, eh, we're good. Okay, so I feel like with that, we have finally like upgraded the pack, other than that kind of massive issue that we have with Tengam not being able to actually mine it up for some reason. We have kind of gotten through the updates and modified everything that we kind of ran into with issues, recipes being broken. We have fixed our power, and yeah, it's still slightly going down. I know it's kind of crazy that I'm using the Merasum plasma. It's just so slow, the crafting. If I was crafting it in like a dedicated compact fusion reactor, it'd be fine, but it's slowly dropping down. But I mean, it's so slow at this point. How long will that take? And I can always just keep adding fusion reactors, which, to be honest, it's kind of fun, to be honest. Keep adding fusion reactors. We'll just have like a stack of fusion reactors up to build height. That would be hilarious. Okay, so next, what are we doing? Let's take a look at this. I have a feeling I know what we're going to do next. And yep, the DTPF. Okay, this is the next big multi-block we are going to craft up. We got our UEV energy hatches again. We got our superconductor wires. All these are good. We have optical mainframes, eternal singularities, quantum somethings, osmiridium pumps. Okay, really ultimate battery. That's that is something. I wonder. I don't think I'm ready to do this part yet, but yeah, I was like, I don't think we have that. Everything else we have, though. Now, sure, I don't know if we have that yet. I was like, look at that. You can do ultimate batteries. Apparently, they've added a optimal circuit recipe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I don't have most of that stuff. But I think there was... Oh. Hold on a minute. They've added space assembler recipes. I just realized that. It's not just for that one. Interesting. All right. So, as I remember before, we had to like go all the way up the line, starting with these, and you needed 8 gabillion Lapotron crystals. But now they have added the... Obviously that one is the regular one, but they've added that. I'm kind of... I'm assuming we need... I don't know where this comes from. Yeah, okay, so that's pretty far away. But some of the other ones, I think we can do the energy cluster. Just directly, I think. We have the MK1 module. And we have all that stuff. Wow. That made those really, really easy. Alright, I thought we were going to have to do this old recipe. If that's still there. Ah, that recipe isn't there anymore. Alright, there was one that used hypogen, but I didn't think it was going to be viable, but I think that recipe is gone. Alright, well. That's not that scary anymore. Everything else is not bad either. It is going to be expensive. This is definitely the most expensive thing we're going to be crafting up. But the main problem, I think, with this is going to be... Yes, it is absolutely huge. The coils. Yeah, none of this is bad. I think it's going to be the coils that are going to be the most annoying bit, because the recipes themselves require, it's like the blast furnace. So Hypogen is one of the ones that is going to be easier with the DTPF. Like, you have 144 molten Hypogen there, and you can craft up 1584 by mixing it with some other stuff. Some relatively expensive stuff, but that requires infinity coils. So it's kind of like, ooh, alright. We will, we'll have to figure out which coil I want to do. Because, as we saw, that is a lot of coils. This is an absolutely massive multi-block. How cool is that, though? That looks so cool. Compared to what the multi-blocks used to look like, yeah, they look really cool. Old multi-blocks, new multi-blocks. How cool is that? Alright, but I will start getting going with this, I think. This is probably going to take me a little while to get crafted up, a few episodes, but that is going to be it for today. So thanks for watching, and have a good one.